Well, good morning, everybody. How are we? Ooh, there's that smell again. I don't know if I'm ultra sensitive, but I smell pot everywhere. I'm on the highway and wow, it's awful. Hello, everyone. How are we doing this morning? So I'm on my way to babysit, so I'm on the road. So I just wanted to chat. So I'm looking for some opinions, some advice. I am struggling with my physical activity and my water. I'm having such a hard time, and this has been something that I have been struggling with for a very long time. So hello everybody, good morning. My name is Cheryl. This is my channel. We are on an adventure, a journey, a roller coaster, all the things, a weight loss adventure, basically, taking Zepbound. Today is Monday morning. I'm driving to Connecticut from Massachusetts, so I wanted to chat with you all. My water intake, guys, I try very hard. I do all the things, right? I've got it. I prepared my water. There's electrolytes in here. When I talk about it and talk to you, I try to remember to drink it. But even now, I can feel it. I'm thirsty, I'm parched, and please forgive me for not looking directly at you. I'm with you in spirit, but it is raining again, and I am driving. So, I'm really struggling with my water intake, and I don't know what to do to force myself to drink it. I get so caught up in what I'm doing, and I'm so absent-minded throughout the day that hours and hours go by and I have had not a sip of H2O, and it's bad, and I've always been like this. I don't like water. It generally, especially in the early morning, it kind of makes me nauseous. When I was in 7th grade, if I was thirsty in the morning and I took like some water from the bubbler, I would throw up like 100% of the time. If I drank water in the morning, I would throw up in geography class, in Mr. Digit's room, all the time. So I've always, and I think that's one of my biggest turn-offs about water, is knowing that I used to throw up so often. But I've tried really hard. I have found some things to put in it that either have 5 calories or no calories, and electrolytes that taste good. So I have shared some of those with you guys, and that has definitely made it easier to consume the water, but forcing myself to do it is just awful. Sorry for the shaking. Rhode Island roads, not so good. So I am struggling. So, which leads me into activity. So you guys know from, if you've watched any of my last videos, maybe you don't know. Maybe you've never watched this channel before because it's not that big. But if you're here, I am starting a new job the end of the month, within the same realm. I'm in a school. I'm actually going to be in the same school, but I am going from hands-on with children to an office position where I need to be at my desk most of the day. So basically all of my work will be done at my desk unless I have to get up to buzz somebody in, sign kids in or out, stuff like that. But my things at my desk are important and time sensitive. So I will be at my desk a lot. I do have my little desk bike that I'm gonna bring in. I'm going into the office tomorrow, so I'm going to try it and see if it works. maybe because I'm short, maybe I'll get lucky that it won't bing. So I'm gonna attempt that, see how that goes. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, maybe it's time to get an iWatch. Now, I wear very little jewelry. I have this necklace that's a little mother and child that my cousin actually gave me just before she gave birth to my godson. And it's very special to me. I wear this a lot. Or I have like a diamond infinity that my husband had given me, that the chain is actually broken on. I need a new white gold chain for that. I wear my wedding ring, or I've showed you this one gets very loose. I wear the other one that my husband bought me. If I'm going out, I have like occasional like jewelry, like not a lot of stuff. It used to be all the things. Like back when I was in my 20s, I had a ring on every finger. I had 4 earrings going, necklaces all over. I mean, I had all the things.
In a quarter mile,
I just don't anymore.
Follow signs for US 6 West.
So I never got into the whole iWatch thing. My husband has one. He wears it every day faithfully. I do enjoy it when we're at the ranch, when we're in the lake, and I want to know what time it is. My husband's got his watch on. So that's nice. As big as I am, and I mean big because I'm fluffy, but I'm only 4'11 3/4. I'm barely 5 feet tall, so I'm pretty petite. I just, you know, I'm a little fluffy or poo-sized. But my wrists are actually relatively small, so I don't know, like looking at my wrist, I'm like, I feel like it would look ridiculous. But I'm getting desperate. So I was thinking maybe, because I know that those watches will tell you, hey, fatty, get up, it's time to walk around. So I was considering, you know, maybe asking my husband to get me one of those for my birthday, which is coming up in just a few weeks. Or, I don't know, because I also need a computer so that I can keep bringing you guys content, because my computer is no longer. So, I don't know, I've been on the fence. I am curious, is there a thing on those watches that tells you to drink water? Because I know that these things are also smart, right? And if it's telling me to get up off my butt and walk around for a couple of minutes, does it tell me to drink water? Or does it tell you not to put the cake in your mouth? Like, does it do any of these other things? Is there any additional uses for me on this journey that it would be beneficial? I don't really care about my heart rate and all of that. Like, it's during the course of a day. Like, I wouldn't wear it at night. So like, I know that there's a sleep thing on it that tells you how much sleep you're getting. I take my wedding ring off to sleep at night. I don't like things on. The only thing I sleep with is a necklace. So, but as far as this journey that I'm on and that many of us are on, is an iWatch useful to me in any other way? I'm extremely curious all of your thoughts. So can you comment down below and let me know, do you have one? What are you using it for? And what uses you're finding it helpful for on this journey? I would be extremely interested to know if this is something that I should consider purchasing. I've never really looked into it before. Like I said, my husband has one. I know he likes his. But yeah, please let me know what you think. So while I am asking you for your thoughts and opinions, and I am driving, we're looking at a new car, and I'm kind of lost. So currently I have a 2020 Chevy Equinox. I like Chevy. I've had Chevys the last 2 cars I had. Before that I had a Ford. So I have been kind of liking the American made. And at one point, it was mostly because it was easier to service and less expensive to do so. We're typically not dealership people. My husband does our oil changes and stuff like that. But vehicles are becoming so wild and crazy as far as you open up the hood and everything's enclosed, and in order to do any little thing to these cars, you have to take everything apart anyway, so you end up having to find a dealer or a mechanic that can do these things. At least that's what I'm finding, and that's what my husband's telling me, other than like oil and brakes, wheels, things like that, because my husband, both of my children are extremely handy in that matter. They can do all those things. But it appears that the newer these cars get, the harder it is to do other than general maintenance. So I am open to other vehicles. What I'm looking for is a small size SUV. So I'm fine going smaller than what I'm in. My husband keeps saying, like, why would you want to do that? Really? I don't, it's me and my youngest. If we're just together, he's in the front seat with me now. He's almost 5'5", 5'6". He's a man. He doesn't sit in the back seat anymore. He sits here, unless the three of us are going somewhere together. And that's pretty much it. There was a point I had gone bigger and I was in a Traverse, but that's when I had all three of the boys and my son's girlfriend, and my oldest is almost 6 feet tall, so I wanted something more comfortable for him. And I swear it was like the second I bought it, he never went anywhere with me again. So I am fine going smaller. My husband is kind of like, no, you go back and forth to babysit, you're in Connecticut. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm alone. I don't want a car. I wanted something higher even than this, because I do like to be up higher. I don't like to be down low. I was looking at the new Chevy Trax, which is smaller than this car, and my husband isn't loving it, mostly because he thinks the motor is too small in it. And I'm like, what does it really matter? Like, we don't go that far. And even the last couple of years, we don't take my car when we go to New York. We take his truck because we have the trailer with the ATVs. Or my other son takes them. So I don't really need size. I mean, what do I put in here? Groceries? So yeah, we've been looking at other things, and we were talking about it again last night, and he's like, just get something, get a new car. I just am to the point where I figured this is going on 5 years, very low mileage. I probably could keep it, but I just want to get something smaller. And I think these things all get to the point where little things start to need to be changed and fixed, and all the things. So I don't know, it's just been something that we've been thinking about. The other thing that I really am looking for, and I don't know about you guys, but when you start trying to look at new cars, it's so tedious. And even trying to look at the websites and find all the things, I need certain things in my car. I would love heated seats, because in the winter, if you're over a certain age, heated seats are now our heating pad. My back hurts, especially in the winter. I like my heated seats. Automatic start, like car start, that I can have that put in later if I have to. And I want an automatic rear lift gate thing. This car didn't come with it. And it was like a $4,000 package, and not a lot of cars. Like I would have had to order it, and it's like a whole thing. It takes forever. And none of the other Chevys that I'm finding right now, the Trailblazer and the Trax, come with that. My last car, I guess it was an upgraded model. I had bought it used. So I don't know. I don't know where this became car talk, but if anybody has any suggestions, what you're driving. The other thing is, I don't want something expensive. I want a lower, the lesser expensive models. I know like the Kias and stuff like that are kind of popular, but we just bought a used car. Well, my husband bought a used car to go back and forth to work. My dad owns a used car lot. And he bought a very inexpensive, like a $1,200 car from my dad, because he was putting so many miles on his truck going back and forth to work with the new
Continue
job.
on US 6 West
And
for 10
when
miles.
we went to insure it, it's a Nissan Versa. Now, if anybody knows this car, it's like a clown car. That's what we call it. It's a goofy little car, and it cost as much to insure it with like limited, like no collision or anything, than his truck. Like, it was almost the same amount. It was crazy. And the insurance agent had said that Kias and Nissans are the most expensive in the state of Massachusetts to insure. And I was like, what? Apparently Kias have like some key problem where they're easily stolen, and Nissan is an expensive brand, I guess, for stolen parts. I don't know. But this is what she told me, because I was like flabbergasted that it was so expensive. So I don't know. That's kind of where I am. I'm looking for something inexpensive, something smaller, yet, you know, I don't want crap, and I do have certain things that I want. So if anybody has any thoughts or suggestions, that's just kind of where we are today. So looking to stay on my water track. I'm getting better with my protein. I have a dietitian appointment coming up. So I feel like food-wise and stuff, we're doing okay. I'm really looking now for that, trying to add some exercise in, and I told you guys I've got some 5-pound weights. I'm gonna stop putting that in when I can find the time this week, and looking for some different exercises to do. I know this one particular, I'm trying to think who it was, somebody that I was watching had these videos. It was like Mad Fit or something, I think it was, and they were like super easy videos. Oh, I think it was Lauren Brazy had linked it. I think it's Mad Fit, something like that, and they're like 10 or 15 minute quick workouts. So I did subscribe to that channel and was going to check some of those out, because I'm hoping to just, so I don't know, what do you guys think as far as cardio versus weight training? Because I feel like I'm trying to concentrate on too many things right now. So protein and calorie, like I'm working on that. I think we're kind of at like a good place as far as what I'm eating in the course of a day. Water is whatever you guys can help me out with there to like get my water consumption. Hold on, I said water. It's like Beetlejuice. If I say it, I have to do it. So water, water, water. So I'm working on this, and I really would love any thoughts that you guys have to help me with that, or if you think that the watch or something would help me. I mean, it's like I need like a watch that just comes out and smacks me in the head and says, hey, drink something. But should I concentrate on weight training and just getting in like a few little workouts weight-wise and movement-wise, or should I be focusing on cardio? Because I've kind of heard that cardio isn't, you know, as important, like all the things. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm doing the medication, I'm tracking all the stuff, I'm concentrating on my water, I'm worrying about the CKD, I'm seeing the nutritionist. I don't want to start seeing or talking to somebody for the physical side of it. Like, I am not there yet. So I'm just curious what you guys are doing and what your thoughts are. Because I don't have time to do, I'm sure I could do like cardio one day and weights another day. I'm going to be lucky if I can get 3 days in a week doing 10 to 15 minutes with weights. Especially once school starts and my schedule really changes and I'm coming home later and then trying to make dinner and then picking up my son from whatever extracurricular activities he has, because his high school is not within my school district. You know, so it's going to be, things are going to change very soon. So I am trying to set myself up to succeed in, you know, the near future and not know that all these things are coming and then boom, just total failure. I want to pre-plan and PPP, as my dad would say, proper prior planning. So I know what my life is going to be coming up. I now need to make sure that I am doing all of the things to be successful, because that's all that this is about, is succeeding in this and making all of this long-term changes. So let me know what you guys think. Any car opinions that you have, small SUV opinions. iWatch, yay or nay, and will it help me with anything water-wise, fluid intake-wise, and cardio versus weight training, and what your thoughts are on there. So the rain is starting to pick up a little bit, and I am still 21 minutes from my destination, and I think I'm going to leave you guys here so I can concentrate on what I am doing. So thank you all so much for being here. I look forward to all of your thoughts and opinions and comments down below. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that now so that you don't miss any of this wild and exciting content coming your way. I appreciate and love all of you. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.